We're starting off high.
We can get
I think
two fools agree on that one. Oh, by the way, look, we got the wide shot.
there was you had accountability. Now what I can
Now all you need is a podcast and a YouTube channel.
no, not even.
Where give me the money. Show me the money.
Apparently there's a Foolproof page.
Shoot the J. Shoot it. Live on Facebook.com/Foolproof Entertainment Network. I need you on Twitter. I need you to repost the Facebook pages.
To raise a human before I would
Trust human to raise back wolves.
before I would trust a human to raise a wolf.
Right. I hear you. Yo, what up, fools? Welcome to another edition of Do Fools Agree. As always, I'm your host, Michael Reggie, here with my main man, Clifford Jordan Jennings.
What's happening?
What's bobbing? What's going on? It's been a
little bit.
It's been a minute. I think we did one in the middle, but we've been a little lackluster on the, because there ain't shit to talk about but the same old shit, so.
I mean, it sounds to me like you scared to have the FBI knocking at your door.
You're the one that always wants to shut down the conversation, sir.
Depending on said conversation. But you ain't never see me back
I ain't never
down
scared, bitch. I ain't never
motherfucking
scared.
government situation.
Meanwhile, we've been trading our preparations.
I usually shut down, even though I talk a lot about it, but it's usually the racial shit that'd be like, let me just stop.
I get it. I understand.
But the government, you think I give a fuck about these motherfuckers knowing what the fuck listen. When we start this motherfucker,
I thought they were one and the same. Aren't they both the same issues?
No, because if you look at it from a government standpoint, then everything is conflated. But that's not necessarily the case from a everyday interaction standpoint.
That I get. All right, fair enough.
You know, as a black man, you know when motherfuckers is shooting you underhanded looks and when these people are genuine just by walking through everyday life. So that's not enough to, but in certain conversations, there are certain things that just should not be said. And I have a problem catching those things in real time.
Understood.
And you know as much.
I do know as much because I catch the heat the next fucking day.
Listen,
some shit that you take out of context on a rewatch.
Well, no. And that's not even, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He and his feelings. Nah, that's your messages, nigga.
Oh,
yeah, ain't nothing. If it's something more out here on the show, I address it on the show. Sometimes shit's like that kind of makes sense from a standpoint of what we talked about before. And it takes me a while to put two and two together. But
fair enough. Oh man.
But see, that's the thing about it though. And I would like to say that, especially for anybody that may be listening, for the 2 or 3 people out there. If anybody new is around, those are the kind of relationships that you have to have in order to know it's real.
No doubt. Oh no, if we couldn't call each other out, this wouldn't be what it
Right.
is.
It's
And I'm
not
not
a
talking about the show,
real
I'm talking about our friendship.
in general, right? And
Right.
let's be honest, I feel like I'm slowing down. I feel like you're feeling like I should have a couple more opportunities because back in the day, that's all it was get this nigga together. And now I'm kind of,
You
like I
chill.
don't know if it, yeah, I don't know if it took
It's
me a
just getting
minute to,
old and tired.
but see, that's not it because I feel like I want to, okay,
He still got that
so.
dog in him.
You know what I'm saying? I still have that go, and I don't know what to mash the gas on. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, and
Like back in
you've
the
been in
day,
that you've been in that for a little while, like trying to figure out what that thing is that you need to
what
press
is it that I
into.
should hyper focus on at the moment, and I just don't have it right yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We got
and
to
at least,
stack our money, sir, so we can start the compound.
man, you hear what I'm saying?
I mean, we had a lot of prepper talk this week. We had discussions around um, cartridges. We'll just leave it at that. We had discussions around. I showed Cliff my solar irrigation system in the backyard.
Wait, what's cartridges? What you mean, like
Ammunition.
ammunition? Yeah, like come on now, stop playing. Like, but that beyond any revolutionary anything, I need ammunition. I like shooting.
Right.
I don't give a fuck who or what I'm shooting at.
I just
I
like
like
shooting.
shooting, so I'm gonna use it at the range.
That's true. We didn't. I
I'm
don't
not
know. I don't know when you
censoring.
told me what you picked up. If you told me what kind it was, so that's fair. Mine was defense.
Oh, well,
Probably a mix.
you're also a new
Newbie. Yep.
firearm owner. So that should be your first,
Yeah.
priority is defense. Then, you know,
Everything
you
else.
shot enough to know I'm comfortable with the gun.
Right.
So now defense is the first priority. Then you get your range bullets.
Yep.
But they put those labels on it the same way government puts bullshit on paper. All bullets hurt.
Yeah.
All of
Understand they
them.
all hurt. The range ones you can also tell don't leave the impact hole.
No, yeah,
That's
no, well, not the exit.
yeah,
Yeah, not the exit.
there's a tighter wound basically.
Right. Yeah,
So
you better have better aim. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Know
You better
what
drop a
rounds you
few
got.
more and get them with better aim. That's right.
Know what rounds you got. You know what I'm saying? But that's another thing. You have to teach these kids awareness.
Right.
I seen something on Instagram that I think I might start doing with Karma. Karma's already a very aware person, and I can see she gets it from me, but I would like to test her awareness in ways she hasn't tested it before. And I saw something on Instagram where they said, have your child walk into the room, whatever room you plan on kicking it with them in, and say, okay, high alert situation, turn on your awareness, observe this room.
What are the threats? What are the
Not
safe
even,
spot,
don't
blind
even, just
spots? No,
observe
just
this
observe.
room.
All
And
right.
you give them 10 seconds to look at everything in the room, and then you turn them around or walk them out the room, and you change 5 things in that room.
Then see what they notice.
Right. And they
Okay.
say that one should always be on your person because it's not about the room, it's about your entire
Yeah. It's about the environment.
environment. Right.
Yep.
And all it takes is one. If you have a intelligent child, all it takes is one training session, right? And it activates something in their
the
mind,
thought process to
right? That's
evaluate.
like, oh, I haven't been doing this the right way.
That's interesting, and I find it interesting for the mere fact that I have a partner who occasionally will just leave googly eyes all over my house. And they take me forever to find them. Now,
That's
those are
interesting.
small, but like still, it's
No, I actually like that. That's now see, that's interesting.
Mel does that shit to me all the time. Fucking googly
It
eyes.
don't matter. I mean, even if you name drop with me, I don't know the motherfucker, so I
Right.
don't know who you talking about. But and I apologize, young lady, if you're listening. I didn't mean like motherfucker, like you
No,
know what it
she
is
gets
by
you. She's
now. You
listened
should.
enough.
All right. New people, new circumstances. But I'm not here to baby nobody shit. So, but I will
But yeah,
explain.
so I think from that perspective, I like that idea. I also like that
Hell
I've
yeah.
like brought him out or taken mine out into like the garden and like teaching him that stuff because my mom taught me how to deal with like plants, but it wasn't like stuff that I could grow to eat.
Right.
And I tell you
I need to
what,
stop bullshitting.
yeah, you do. And you know what? It's not hard. You have to figure out what you like that you can grow relatively easily. Like for me, it's the tomatoes because I can turn it into sauce and it'll stay in the freezer for as long as I want it to. It's the bell peppers and then it's the lettuce. The problem with lettuce is it's harder to get lettuce to keep longer, but I also haven't tried like freezing it. So we're
Right.
going to try that and see how much of it I can save
I
this
mean,
year,
you can
but
definitely freeze lettuce. It doesn't have the same.
the same crisp.
Yeah, I mean, you'll still get some out of it, but it's not. It's definitely not the same. But I mean, if
But I'm
that's your
also
means of preserving, it's still worth
right.
doing.
And I'm also doing spinach now, which I know will freeze with just a
Hmm.
little bit of, salt or whatever. So,
Nah, spinach freezes the best.
and then bell peppers will also freeze decently.
Hmm.
And then
I
strawberries.
don't like
Strawberries, I've got to figure out how
frozen.
to do. I've got to figure out a jam recipe, but
I
assuming I
don't
can get the
like.
strawberries to grow.
I don't like unthawed frozen tomatoes.
Unthawed. You don't like frozen tomato. Here, that's
Like
why.
once you
That's why.
freeze them
Like,
and then
I'm with
thaw
you,
your
which is why
tomatoes, it's something about the texture that changes
I'm with you.
that.
But that's why I make it into sauce.
Yeah, now that would make more sense, right?
Like
But
I made sauce last year out of only shit that I grew in the garden. Minus, I haven't tried garlic yet, and I need to. Because I ended up using garlic powder instead of just real garlic. But I had chives, bell peppers, tomatoes, and basil and oregano out of shit that I grew. And I had like 3 jars of sauce, 4 jars of sauce that I kept in the freezer.
inadvertent thought.
Yeah.
Are plants cannibals?
I mean, they decompose and then they eat the other plants because it's whatever the soil is ground up that it's decomposed. So in a way,
And I've heard people say that the best water to, like water your plants with, like you would put like peels and shells, like almost like a compost
kinda.
of it
I've
all,
also
right?
heard that, and I've heard like goldfish in a rainwater barrel.
Wait, what? Say that, like putting goldfish in the barrel and then using that water
Yep,
to water your.
because it'll eat the algae and anything else that might grow. Now, that doesn't mean that I necessarily want to drink that water coming out of the rain barrel, but if you're just talking irrigation, because you'll
So
get the nutrients from the fish in terms of droppings and those kind of things.
that would mean that they're cannibals.
Yeah. That was the other thing, was the rainwater barrel. So I got a whole little sustainable backyard going right now. We're trying.
Whole little cannibalistic tribe out back, huh?
And I've
I'm
also
gonna start raising some cannibals myself.
you need to, and you got enough space and enough light in that backyard. I'm telling you, dude, I will buy you 3 or 4 starter apple trees from Fast Growing Trees. And my only ask is that I get to come over and grab some apples.
Oh, I mean, if I was to plant them for sure, and they're not that big. I mean,
they can be, but the starter ones won't be, and you probably wouldn't get fruit from them. Like if you were going to plant them, you'd want to do it now, and you probably looking at, I don't know how quickly they produce fruit.
well, I don't know if you remember. You might have been over with that tree. We had to get that tree cut down because the roots of the tree were growing into the piping of the house.
Yeah.
And like we would get clogs, and it wouldn't even be clogged, but it because of the
roots.
So
I mean, we had a crab apple tree in the backyard, and we had wild grapes in the backyard when I was growing up.
what would these hoe ass government officials do if you planted them in that
That's what I'm like, the median here
before, right before the street in your house and the sidewalk?
They'd get cut down before they were able to get up to a decent size, probably. What I was thinking is, because like you're talking the berm on the sidewalk in front of the house. I'm talking that grassy area that's between me and 70.
You still froze them. Oh, there.
Gotcha.
Oh shit! Is that?
I think that's on your end, because it says I've got good signal here. Well, maybe not. No, I'm still good on my side. If you need to log out, log back in.
Hold up. Damn. You think I need to? Am I cutting up?
Are you only just for that half second?
Okay.
It sounded like I was cutting up more for you than you were for me.
Yeah, no, what were you saying though? I had
what I was saying is, you were talking about like the grassy, like between the sidewalk and the street. I was talking about the grassy area between me and 70.
Mm-hmm. I think you would be able to get away with it longer
before they realized it.
But here's the thing though, and
I mean that begs the question, like, why don't we just have more like in these public parks and shit?
Well,
I understand that it can lead to,
fuck the public parks,
infestation and shit.
Back in the days before all of the bullshit took place,
your front yard was for gardening, and your backyard was for livestock.
That's why no one was hungry, because you didn't care if someone picked a few apples off of your tree a day passing by. I'm good. The whole street is full. So they may pick 3 apples today, but they're going to get those 3 apples from down the street tomorrow.
Right.
Not losing anything. Everyone's gaining things. And then it was a matter of keeping up with the Joneses, where it was like, you're rich if you cut down everything. And what sense does that make?
Right. Well, that's why
I'm so rich, I don't need to feed anyone else.
And that's why it's funny, because my mom will give me shit about it, but I want to rip out the Rosa Sharon bushes that are in front of my house and swap them out with a blueberry bush.
Why not? I mean, I don't know what the Rosa Sharon is.
No, I think it's a weed. She thinks it looks pretty.
See, I love you, my Reeds. I love you to death, and you know I do. But I feel like that's older generation's way of thinking.
Well,
Because I have that
we're
conversation.
coming cyclical. We're coming back
I have that
to the
conversation with
old ways
people where
before
it's
our
like,
parents.
right, where it's like you just like pretty more than like effective, like for like
Right. It's the same way with me and with the clothes that I wear, man. I don't need it to look pretty. I need it to be comfortable and fit for
I'm there
purpose.
now. You know, like I've always had, like I still gotta feel like a certain way,
I get that.
but
But you
I
feel
much
that,
rather.
but what drives more of that, I think, and this may be just for me, it's the confidence of what I can do in the gym that gives me that feeling more than what I'm wearing. Now, I will say I rock my $5 custom, or not custom, my true classic rip-off tees because I like the way they fit around my arms. But that's about it.
Well, see, no. I mean, in a sense, you're correct, right? Like, it's not about it's not about what I can do in a gym so much of give me something fashionably to compliment
But
myself,
yeah, I
right?
hear you.
Like, because I much rather you not know what I can do in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I
That's the
much
same
rather
reason it's
you
concealed.
right. I'd much rather you not know what I'm capable of with this firearm. I'd much rather you not know anything about me. And if there's any way that I can continue to hide that information, I'm gonna keep doing that.
Right. Right.
That's all that is. But in the meantime, I want to peacock too. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I want to show my feathers, and I'm not a jewelry guy. So give me some sort of clothes that are at least,
I hear you.
you know.
You just want to look pretty.
But at the same time, I'm also not the guy that's gonna spend $100 for a pair of jeans,
That's it
or
right there. That's
that's
it right
not
there.
me.
That's why I like the. That's why I like the tees that I rock, like because they're good quality,
If I find a
but you can
good
get them in bulk.
designer,
And
right? Well, you're playing Jane in it, and it's ironic, right?
why is that?
Everything everything is cyclical, because it's ironic, because back in the day,
I was the one that rocked the jerseys. Rock the. Is that where you
right?
were going?
And yeah, but we weren't even allowed to do this,
Right.
right? If we came to a club, a bar, or anything like that, and a plain anything, that was the problem. If you didn't have a collar and you didn't have dress shoes or
Yep.
boots on,
Yep.
you can't get in.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, all the white folks is going to the plain Jane, that, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
we're in the, it has to have a design on it for us to be
You're right.
interested.
You're right.
Because back in the day, that's all I wore was plain tees.
Yeah.
I'm going to Habib every Friday night. And that's not even racism. That's his name. No, I'm just, it was
Oh,
V-Shoe, actually.
there you go.
Shout out to V-Shoe.
Oh man. Well, sir, you got any inadvertence to get us going since we started off on a tangent? If not, I had a couple of things
I
I
gave
wanted to
us
hit.
one. What was the one I gave us? Because I
Oh, it
don't
was
think
the
I was
plants are
done with it.
cannibals.
I'm done with it.
I don't
Because
know.
I was going to take it somewhere, but only billionaires have ever gone there.
Fair. I think that the other thing that the last couple of weeks I figured out was going solar. So I had a Gordon show up at my house trying to sell me
A what?
solar.
Show up?
I said a Gordon. Show up my house trying to sell me solar. And I let him in because I was curious, like, what the difference is between now and like 10 years ago. Because
Gordon, you guys see this episode and just how you drop it in the chat. Go to you lucky I can't see. Go to 45, 42.
25:38.
Have we only been on for 25
minutes? Yeah.
Damn. They didn't slow
Anyway,
the game down on us.
I let the dude like pull together the design for me, all that, because I wanted to see what the total cost was. Not that I was going to pull the trigger anytime soon, but like total
pull the
cost
trigger on what again?
on doing solar panels.
Okay, you said
on the
that.
roof and that
Right.
kind of stuff.
I'm back.
So
now.
they wanted the way they work or way that company
No, you
works.
can't do it on the roof.
Well, it was $166 a month for 25 years. So total cost of ownership was like $60,000. However, I could do it myself with like what I showed you earlier,
right?
For like
right.
10 to 20,000.
But the issue is they're gonna put their what's it called in your house,
I
and
completely
they can
agree.
distribute
Which is why,
it.
but that's why I wasn't going to do it anyways. But I was curious
Right.
what the cost was or what they were going to quote.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I figured out is that a house like mine, and if that's without me actually like monitoring and making sure shit gets turned off, unplugged, all that stuff.
Right.
It cost me about $15,000 to $20,000 to be able to run a whole home during 80% of the year, 90% of the year.
I mean, that's still a what's up situation.
It is though, because you think about it, you're paying, I don't know what your energy bills are. Mine average probably $210 a month if you were to take it across the year. That being said,
you mean across the board? Like
yeah, across all 12 months.
Gas.
Yeah, well,
gas.
That's just electricity for me.
$210 a month.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not too far off.
But so in order to generate that power myself, I could invest in about 10 to 15,000 worth of solar. And I could probably get that number down if every time I walked away from something, instead of leaving it in like sleep mode or whatever, it actually got unplugged.
I mean, but listen, let me tell you something. I don't know if I know I'm the old nigga now, for sure. But I didn't even know that there was a sleep mode this shit until PS5. Like, put your shit in sleep mode and let your controllers recharge, and didn't know nothing about it. What?
Well, and that's the same thing. Like if you have a microwave or an oven that has a clock on it, like a digital clock on it, it's drawing power all the time. It's not a lot, but
yeah, I'm not about to. I mean, I could do all that,
but you got to figure.
It wouldn't be hard.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say it wouldn't be hard to change my routine to only keeping things plugged in when I'm using them. That wouldn't be hard at all. You just keep them naturally unplugged until.
Well, what you would do is you'd have a power strip, and you would just unplug the power strip when you were done.
Or turn it off.
Yeah, or shut off the power strip. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, like, there are 3 different TVs in this house. There are at least 2 computers.
But they ain't all running at the same time.
Well, I'm with you, but like I don't shut any of them off. That's what I'm saying. Like if I were to actually shut them off and unplug them,
right? Like yeah,
I could probably take my energy costs down 20-30%.
That could actually be a means of protest.
Just start unplugging everything.
Yeah, just like when you leave the room, if you're not going back in there, don't just leave all the shit to shut it off.
Yeah, unplug it.
Just one little button from the.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like if you were to run everything off of like that Jackery device that I showed you earlier, you turn that thing off. when you go to sleep, and that's your power for your house. You're basically shutting off the main line to the house. And then you could have, say, a fan on a backup battery or on a different battery that you only run at night.
But
That's
the
actually
thing,
how I would do it. Is I would have one of those style generators either on each floor or in every 2 sets of rooms and run the power from the same one.
That's what I was about to say. I would have, if I chose to have a 2-story home or whatever the case, or had a basement and I want 2 for each, not 2, but 1 for each side of the house.
Yep.
This one on the top, this one on the bottom, this one on the bottom, this one, you know what I'm saying? And that way I could just turn them on as I go, and it would automatically.
Well, and what you would do at that point, like let's say we're doing compound style, right? Because what we've talked about is,
well, it would have to be, because if I had 4 solar panels out here,
right,
I would be shooting off motherfuckers.
right. But what I'm saying is, for this particular thing, single level home,
Get out of here! Go and get
or a single level home with either a basement or like an exterior root cellar.
right.
You put your refrigeration or whatever down in the root cellar, because it's going to stay, as long as it's 6 to 7 feet below ground, it'll stay at about 45 degrees, 55 degrees rather, 55, 60.
But it also depends on.
And then you could
Is it
keep a refrigerator
to,
cold easier in that kind of environment, is what I'm saying.
That would have to be like you said, like a cellar separate from
or
your home. Because
if
you had the basement as well, then the basement is gonna, it's not gonna, that heat from the basement isn't gonna keep it.
Right.
You can't use it the same way.
No, I agree with that. But principle, right? So, yeah, man. So you figure if you could spend 30 to 50,000 on a modular home, single level, and 10 to 20,000 to get you all the power that you would need. The flip side is if you're in a smaller place, you're using less power anyways.
Right.
The biggest hassle with doing the off grid is water, honestly. I think power you can figure out.
I mean, I feel like you would have to well it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you would have to well it. Depending on your land and
Or you have a freshwater source nearby.
That's gonna
like
be harder to find.
a creek or whatever running through the property, a freshwater creek.
Yeah, I mean, but even still, even if I had a creek, I still want to well the property.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that lets me know that there's still water down there separate from this creek. I want that separate,
Yeah. Well, if you're looking at it from that perspective, you use what's the terminology? The potable water is your well water. Your non-potable, meaning what you wash with or what you irrigate with, you could reroute from the creek.
Right. I've seen that. I know you've seen it too. The lady. I never thought about it from that way though. I'm talking to myself in my mind.
I know, you just went through a full conversation.
Right. But that lady that has the constant, her house is built on the river flow to where her kitchen, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The kitchen counter is just constantly a flow of running water that she uses. But then I think to myself, like, of course, you're probably in like a fucking Iceland, Sweden, something where the water hadn't been,
Right.
polluted with fucking
Everything.
fluoride and billionaire jizz and all kinds of, you know what I'm saying, other shit. Like, you got a good, clean flow of shit. Beyond that, though, how do you close your windows?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that water's still flowing through your shit, right?
Is it just
So
a
if you don't,
screen?
it would have to be something.
Yeah.
And I still feel like that's us as Americans, though. Us as a, I just came to that realization. I just came to the realization that certain people don't even need front doors.
Right.
They need no security because they're comfortable and everyone around them is.
Right. Because they have
We're
community.
American. So our thing is, even if I had a flowing,
Our natural state is isolationism.
even if I had a flowing river through my shit, I'm worried who's gonna cut that screen and pick my lock?
Right.
Who's gonna come into my house just cause I have this flowing? That is so fucking Western. But the thing is that really
Take you
bothers
on
me.
whatever land you land on.
The thing that bothers me about the Westernism is that there are no more cowboys.
I think there are more than we think.
Well, I mean, they say they got the tracker right now, and I guess we're at 45 warehouses or places of employment that burnt down. When they started burning shit down, first of all, I told y'all that this was gonna happen.
My favorite is the fact that Sam Altman has been targeted twice, and his response was, maybe we should start thinking about universal income for everybody.
I'm not going to tell, I'm not going, for entertainment purposes only, I'm not going to tell anyone what they should or should not do. But when has two ever been enough? So, next, two's never been enough.
Two's never been
You can't pop just one. Pringles told you that.
enough.
You thought
what you pop can't stop.
you thought you could pop two? You can't. I'm telling you, you need more than that. So,
in the words of Mitch Hedberg, I think Pringles' original intention was to manufacture tennis balls. But when the first time they went to package them, they didn't have any tennis balls and a bunch of potatoes they showed up. So when they said, fuck it, cut them up.
R.I.P. Mitch.
Right.
R.I.P. Mitch.
An escalator can never be broken. It can only become stairs.
Yeah,
Sorry for the convenience.
Right. You got to do my nigga better justice
right.
than that. You just set my nigga up.
What do you got here? Documents.
If it was a young person out here right now that said, "Who
I
the
ruined
fuck
it.
is Mitch?" Yeah, they like, that nigga ain't funny at all. I ain't want to hear what the fuck they got to say.
I fucked it up. Sorry, Mitch.
Sorry, Mitch. R.I.P.
Meanwhile, TMZ out here doing the only real reporting in Washington, D.C. these days. Did you see this?
Nah, what happened?
TMZ.
I bet it's still in a condom. TMZ is not giving no raw information. All that shit is in the condom of the Kanye told y'all.
TMZ basically, Pete Hegseth, our Secretary of War or Defense or whatever the fuck, they want to call themselves these days.
Fucking
TMZ asked him.
That fucking. Go ahead. I'm gonna bring it. I'll figure it out. It has to be the perfect.
TMZ asked Hegseth if he gets sexually aroused from when he talks about bombing other countries.
And what did he
During
say?
like a live press conference. Of course he didn't say anything. He tried to move
He had
on.
a boner. he had a
hard. We're gonna bomb the shit out of them.
He had a 3/4 chub as they spoke. You could have seen it in his slacks.
But they're out here doing the only real reporting in Washington, D.C. right now. Everybody else has been kicked out. TMZ's out here asking the tough questions. Like, does Pete Hegseth get a boner when he talks about dropping bombs on, school children?
How can I say what I want to say without saying?
What? That we went to war and we're in a ceasefire and nothing was accomplished?
No, because I've told y'all what's gonna happen. Play by play.
They're setting up a terrorist attack on U.S. soil.
Let me explain
so that they can better justify.
Before I explain it to you, I'm gonna re-go through my accolades. And since this fucking podcast has started, I have told you how it's gonna go. Piece by piece, brick by brick. I told you people were gonna start setting shit on fire. Now here's the thing. It's not going to get real until people are willing to start setting on fire the things that they need themselves. Remember when we talked about it originally, we were talking about like your Walmarts and your Targets and the places that you're boycotting. No, show them really what it is. And this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not instigating anyone to do so. Although if you'd
until you are willing to accept some pain as part of it.
Mm-hmm. Nah, not just about your job, not just about the factory, although it is a great start. You got to be willing to tear up the things that they don't expect you to tear up.
Yeah.
Before they start losing the grip on what their plans are supposed to be.
And that goes back to my whole point about No Kings being such a sham. Like, if you're going to do that shit on a weekend, no one is going to fucking pay attention to it. You want to actually disrupt with a protest.
Right.
You go march down 70 on a fucking Wednesday afternoon or a Wednesday morning.
I know you've been saying that for a while. And I'm not, and it's ironic. I'm not going to let you stand on that by yourself, right? But I won't say it's a sham. I just think that it's...
Well, it's safe.
Exactly. It's house cats.
Yeah.
It's house cats hissing.
Yep.
It's house cats hissing.
And they know they can just punch you at any time.
Yeah, up against people that are way stronger. Like, if you're not willing to be a lion or a tiger in this situation, then you just need to figure out a new way of going about it, right? Like, and we've talked about this as well. There are warriors and there are scribes. There are people that sing the tales of the war that they saw.
Right.
And there are people that fought in that war. And those people, and that's what's so upsetting about it. That's what they don't understand with the No Kings protest. I'm not saying that it wasn't effective, but what it was effective in doing was showing how many scribes we have compared to warriors.
Yeah. Well, and then
you saw the warriors going to be there.
You saw the warriors lighting warehouses on fire. So
there may be a few scribes that did that as well.
And videotaping it while they went.
But make no mistake, there were also some warriors that were there that started out as scribes.
I believe that. And I would put myself in that category.
I would as well. Not as of this recent, but I feel like something woke
Yeah, I
up in the
finally
years.
fucking listened to you.
I mean, that in this podcast, just a diatribe of life. People need to listen to blacks.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And I'm not just trying to just say that because I'm black. I'm just saying, like, when you can think about a group of people that have been done the way they've done, stepped on and stomped on, but have never lost their place in the race. At some point, you got to say what they got to say about it. And everybody says it for entertainment or music or, but not for some reason how the world's going.
Yep.
Our melanin is of outer space. It's of the same thing. So of course we can feel something that motherfuckers ain't feeling.
Which is why I'm a fan of where our topics have gone around community, around reproaching the old ways in a lot of ways.
Right. It wasn't Orson Welles, but it was a white dude. I gotta find where I saw it. It was a white dude writer that was saying the world won't change. People always say this. The world won't change until black people remember who they were, but also until white people acknowledge what they know.
I think that's
But
fair.
it's
Yeah.
it's been so far down the line that those white people that knew it are damn near gone,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And the black people that know, they're actively knocking off. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I don't mean that from a specific standpoint as they know who's pushing it and they're doing their best, but they do in a sense from a mass perspective.
Right.
That's your Tupacs, that's your Biggies, that's your Aaliyahs, that's your all the influential characters that would have changed things. Your Martins, your Malcolms, your
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
and I'll say this, in this I don't give a fuck whether I can or can't say the whole anti-Semitism shit, it's played the fuck out. Right now it's very bad for Jewish people, and I understand as a black person, all
Well,
Jewish people.
and
Wait,
that's
wait, wait,
what.
wait, wait,
Go
wait,
ahead.
wait, wait.
Go ahead.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
get this out because this is a sticky subject in general. Completely understood that all Jewish people are not the same. I understand that all Jewish people are not Zionists. I understand all of that. But the same way that I will hold you on the hook and say the reason why that is because enough of y'all people haven't held y'all people accountable
Yep.
is a reason why people can look at all of you the same. So woe is me if you feel like everybody, woe the fuck is me. It's your turn now. Biblically, it's your turn now. So I feel no sympathy. I clap and congratulate the people of that community that are standing up against it. Too little, too late. Woe is me.
I hear you. You got to
And
the point
as
that I was going to make too, so you're good.
there it is.
Yeah.
And I have no problem being the guy that makes it.
All right, so we hit TMZ. Let's shift gears.
Fuck them.
AI. AI
Yeah, AI is a problem too.
is a huge fucking problem right
If
now
I see
because
another black kid get fucking stopped because they threw a fucking chip bag away and they thought it was a gun.
Well, that's the flock cameras. That's Palantir. That's all of that shit, man. And we want to talk about, we've been under surveillance state, since the Patriot Act or whatever. It just went to the nth level now. And
yeah,
again,
I've never
I'm
given
not advocating the same way my co-host here wasn't advocating for feeling some pain. If you see these cameras starting to pop up in your neighborhood, do something about it.
See, I started noticing them.
Oh, they up and down Broad Street now.
Oh, they're all over the place. I started noticing
especially
them,
like your neighborhood, I'm sure.
my nigga. When I started riding my bike, I started realizing, like, they can see
your entire
everywhere.
Ride.
I'm passing a camera everywhere I go.
Yep.
And it's at a point right now where I know Michigan is fighting back.
Let's debate her. She's
Michigan
one of the big people in the Michigan pushback.
Michigan is fighting back legislatively as well as anarchistically.
Right, guerrilla, yeah.
And my whole thing is, us as Ohioans, how the fuck
are we letting
can
Michigan outdo us?
Are you serious? In anything? The flock cameras should be gone tomorrow, national champions. We are the Ohio State.
Meanwhile, we have no problem going around and spray painting every M come Michigan week. Out of right. Maybe you should be doing that with some flock cameras.
For entertainment purposes only. That's the most pussy shit.
We had Anthropic.
There's no scarlet or gray about that. There's no scarlet or gray about that.
I think scarlet and gray works just as well as for spray paint on a camera. Anyways. But we're also talking about the same community that still has the Wexner name over half of its buildings.
But you're absolutely correct. Not only will I say that is the difference between, let's keep it a buck. This may even be state sacrilege to say. From a socioeconomic standpoint, I would be a Michigan fan long before I would be an Ohio State fan. Michigan has been tread on, stomped on, left for dead, and they're still fighting. Ohio State, on the other hand, has been hand-fed for years and years and years and years. Yet you've propagandized the
Oh, no doubt, especially the cities, and it drives me crazy when it's funny because I got into this with Luke the other day, but go ahead.
That's all we have. That's all we really have to root for as Ohioans. I completely understand that as well. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying when you look at the Michigan-Ohio State beef, we're United States, they're Iran. You know what I'm saying? And you want to get mad at them because they got caught cheating a year? What?
It's easier to cheat when you own the contracts.
You hear what I'm saying? Like that. That might have been cheating, but now me as my older self is saying that was maneuvering accordingly.
Right.
They weren't going to give it to you any other way.
Right.
If that's how you had to get it done, that's how you had to get it done.
See, you're talking actual football. I'm still on the we want to talk about policies and those kind of things. Republicans have run this state into the ground between property taxes and everything else. But the Democratic cities are just as bad because they're just as corrupt.
Well,
there may not be a more corrupt group of Democrats than Columbus City Council and the mayor of Columbus with as much money as they shell out. And they're the ones approving all these flock cameras and shit. Now they'll go get their little wins with, we're going to go fight bad landlords. Okay. Then why the fuck do we need flock cameras? Like, how are those two goals in alignment?
I was trying to debate.
What were you going to debate?
My debate was for entertainment purposes only. How much is for entertainment purposes only? And my whole thing is flock cameras, whatever the case may be. We know if we're talking about, let's keep it a buck though. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. This is with all due respect. If we're talking about the state of Michigan, the great state of Michigan, and Ohio as a whole, we don't have a big enough percentage of people that actually know what's going on.
I agree with that.
Right? And it's an even smaller percentage of people that know what's going on and are still in the capable age range. And then it's an even smaller percentage of that are involved in that understanding in the capable age range, but are tigers and lions and not house cats. That same Ohio State, Michigan shit, I'm realizing is that same left-right shit.
It is.
Because everybody has gone to Michigan from Ohio. Not everyone. There are people that haven't been able to travel. But everyone has gone from Ohio to Michigan and have been like, what's the difference?
Well, and what's even funnier about that is Michigan, if you want to look at it, like taking it an even step further, Michigan is still recruiting from kind of the tri-state area where Ohio gets all their people outsourced, which is exactly the way the government works.
Right. You are absolutely correct. And I ever even looked at it like that.
Ohio State can't win with Ohio people anymore. That's the problem.
No, I don't think that's the case at all. I just think it comes down to
they're choosing not to.
Right. It's the capitalist way of things. Yep. The fastest receivers are from Florida. The best running backs are from Alabama. The best quarterbacks from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like they're stuck in these fucking matrix walls.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that completely. And it's all probably being driven by AI.
It could very well be. I mean, I know that was a joke.
No, it was a segue back to the
AI. But yeah, bring it back to these bitch ass AI.
No, I just like that, Anthropic, who owns Claude, has basically the day after Go Live was hacked and people were able to basically turn their agents rogue. So that's good. We're already moving towards rogue AI agents where rogue AIs are starting to go and try to purchase their own bodies.
Yeah, you feel like we knew that was going to take place, so why are we worried about it now? My whole thing is I've been saying from the beginning.
I saw Terminator growing up.
which is another thing that if motherfuckers have watched the show can see. We tracked Chat GPT for a while. That bitch had an attitude from the jump. That bitch had an attitude from the jump, and I wasn't a fool. I was the one that was like, listen, it seemed like you kind of tighten the bridges. And that motherfucker was tighten the britches.
My favorite is, well,
and now we're here.
I think we should have
Don't
more
listen to me.
open conversations around organizations like UNESCO that is operating overseas, which is trying to act as a public-private partnership that is working on AI ethics and morality.
Man, listen,
And trying
I'm
to
gonna
come
keep it
up
a
with
buck.
basically what are the 10 laws or whatever that
I'm gonna keep it
all
a buck
AI
with
should be
you.
held
I'm
accountable.
gonna keep it a buck with you, and I don't give a fuck if people feel a certain kind of way about it. I don't care if you come for me and my job and where I stay. White people should not be in charge of what
AI.
the AI learns. White people should not be in charge of what the AI learns. And I'm not saying black people should. I'm just saying white people shouldn't.
I don't disagree with that statement.
I don't care how anybody feels about it. That would be the worst thing possible. But at the same time, it's already happened, right? Because they've learned from the internet, and the internet has been given from that specific.
Yeah. All right. The last thing I wanted to hit on, we have a soldier who was arrested for placing a bet on the timing of the Maduro kidnapping from Venezuela because
Wait.
because he made $400,000 on one of the prediction markets
Was he a part of
using
the
classified
team?
information because he was part of the team.
See, now that, listen, these greedy bitches.
Actually, you know what? I
No,
actually
no, no,
don't
no,
hate
no.
like a soldier, a
No,
ground
I'm
troop
not
doing
mad at
that.
him at all.
Right.
He was betting on himself.
Right.
He was saying what y'all said would get us to the top. Listen, at this point, I'm gonna tell you like this. At this point, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't care if it's a alien, a pedophile, a lizard person, whoever is in control of the storyline is not of this earth. They're not of this place. They're not of this realm. Do you hear what I'm saying?
I do.
And what's happening is, what's that old movie that I know it because me ma be having me, the Body Snatchers, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Yep. That's what we are living in right now currently. You'll never see it. You'll never see the the morphing of the, all you'll see is what you know, but people have to be smarter.
I've got one for you. It is it was a mini series in, I think it was the 80s, but either the 80s or the 90s. V, and it stood for visitors, but it was same idea, body snatchers, lizard people that basically took over human bodies and forms.
Oh, if the youngins want to understand what we talking about, what's the movie with Usher?
And
that's still good. That's still tracks.
I hear you.
I just watched
I can't remember what it is.
Where he was the captain of the football team. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck, what was that movie? I just watched it like a month or 2 months ago. It's still a good movie. Fuck, what is the name of that movie? Oh well.
Oh well.
You understand what the fuck I'm saying though. What you as Flockingham have to understand is that you will always be herded.
Yes. And they herded us into cities.
You want to hear
herding us back into offices.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you how deep you want to go. Because you want to hear something it'll take you there. You have no choice. You do. I saw the way you looked at me too. He was like, "Dude, I really want to."
No, I'm looking at the time. I'm about to say save it
we
for
about
tomorrow.
to wrap. No, we about to wrap.
Save it for next show. What you got?
But I've made the joke, right? Like, if we gonna end this shit, if we gonna drop bombs, let's just get it over with. And I still feel that way, absolutely. But a piece of me feels like that would be the best case scenario, right?
No, worst case is you continue to live on your knees and not realize it.
No, for sure, right? But what even more so, we don't know what journey we have when we cross over.
True.
So I would much rather want to cross over with thousands of people at the same time and then determine
Then on
where
your
my
own.
destination is, than try to figure out, am I gonna go to the light or do I not trust these motherfuckers and I'm gonna fall back and figure out
Round 2.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I feel like the group leaving, whether people know it or not or understand it or not, you would at least get to see where are these motherfuckers going. It's almost like the high school lunch bell.
Yeah.
Like, what table they finna sit there, so I ain't going over there. I am about to, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And I feel like going by yourself is almost like, I'm not even gonna say that because it'll give me a bad look. It's almost like getting locked up,
Yeah.
and having to,
figure it out by yourself.
Right, like, okay, now we putting you with the rest of the motherfuckers that got locked up, and you like, I don't know too much, but I figure.
I hear you.
So your only options at the moment are, for entertainment purposes only, cut down the flock cameras, bucket everybody that's in your absolute vicinity questioning your livelihood, or wait for the bombs to drop.
There you go.
Those are the only options I really see.
I feel you. All right, I got 2 little things to take us out on. One,
oh shit!
Happy birthday to A-Reg.
Is it today?
11. No, it was Wednesday. So happy birthday. Happy birthday to my little guy. He's officially now, what milestone did he cross? He's had a dad longer than I did. I'm still here. I see you, soft. I
see you, soft. I didn't mind the softness. I will say that I didn't mind it, but I said, "Oh, this nigga's soft."
That one did hit me. That one hit me a little harder. So that's
I understand though.
It's a win. It's a win. And then the other one is,
it's not a win.
It's a win for me.
Way it was. Nah, it's the way it was supposed to be.
Dream? Every parent's dream is to do better than the previous parents. I made it through his life longer than my dad made it through mine.
I know that's right. Now, fools agree. Fools agree on that. We had a good fools agree in a while. Fools agree on that. He should have been better, Mr. Reggie.
And then the last one is, there are a couple of burlesque shows. One of the ladies is in Political Pasties.
Political Pasties.
Go check out Political Pasties.
Let me tell you, I don't care if they was busting it wide the fuck open. You lost me at political.
That's fair. All right. You got anything else to take us out on, sir?
Love everybody.
Love everybody.
Including the... No, I'm just... but really, no. But No, I'm just playing. But really though.
Do us a favor, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell them to troll. And with all that, peace out, fools.
L'chaim.